We are back, it seems. That's cool, that's cool. I'm not actually sure where it cut me off, but I guess you get the idea that, you know, AR is kind of cool because it combines the reality with those magical elements that you want. That's what I was saying. And now I'm coming back to this world. Interesting, so it's almost like I'm fighting some sort of thing. It's almost like I'm in a coma or something, right? And then the father is trying to bring me back, like... Excuse me. I don't know what is going on, but... Yeah, it kind of sucks. I was talking about this like a couple of streams back, that... especially for smaller streamers, this sucks so much when Twitch does that. Like, obviously it's not their fault too much, like it's, you know, it's the load on the servers, but... It just sucks because you try and like... Oh, and you jump? Okay. You try to like... You know, engage people and... talk to them, and then you have this small audience that gathers up and like, you know, maybe like 20 people are watching you, especially for the smaller streamers. It's kind of a disaster because like they're trying to grow the audience, and at the same time when the stream goes down, half of them will just go away, even though I'm going to come back in like a second. It doesn't matter because people, you know, the attention span of people don't really have that large of an attention span, so, you know, you'd rather just go watch someone else play the same game rather than wait for me to come back. So, yeah. And blame them when they're faced with huge loads. I'd face them with a huge load. Yeah, no. But yeah, you're right. It's E3 after all. I think it happened like either yesterday or the day before as well. Wait, so I can't quite get what the game is trying to like tell me. Am I this man but like much older? Is this what happened to me before, or am I the dad now? Why is he reluctant to go out there? Oh, he's reluctant to come back in the room because I'm dead? Hardly like the king though, right? So I guess the king and prince and mother thing would all be like a metaphor, will all be like a child's fantasy to cope with whatever happened. And I guess him going away on a journey is basically him trying to run away. But that wouldn't make sense, right? Because we had a flashback where... Oh, and this is like a... Right. It's one of the toys we found. So yeah, and in the flashback, right, because they showed us father trying to save the son and son not, you know, and him falling overboard. I wonder. Oh, there's like a picture with the sun and the tower. And then this is a picture of me, I guess. French or something? Yeah, I guess it's a bunch of French or Spanish or whatever. Maybe anything else? Right, and that was my like journey in a... Right, it all makes sense, it all connects now, right? Because the game starts with me being washed up on the shore. And I don't really get washed up on the shore because I'm dead. That's like a fantasy world that I live in after death. I like that you're a serene, peaceful, and curious person. That is adorable and very nice of you to say at the same time. Thank you very much. Thank you. Like, I always hope that the shit I say in the stream is, like, at least somewhat interesting to people, like my rants about shit, so it's nice to hear that people appreciate it. Aw, thank you. Thank you, Mina. Right, oh. Keeney, now you're just like... Now you're just trying to... sweeten up the deal. Okay, so... the credits are not rolling, so I can't imagine I'm supposed to do much, though. Will this just be the end of the game? It's just like a... quite an obscure ending then. Like, why wouldn't they roll the credits of this scene? You must let go? I mean, I don't mind, but I can't. Oh, no, I can now. I just need to spam different buttons. Will you not have donate on Twitter? I don't have the donation set up per se because of the way it reveals your personal information when you try to donate to me, which is kind of weird. I've been trying to figure out a way to do that without that, but the only way you can actually sort of support me would be either following or donating some bits through the Twitch itself, which, you know, no need to do that per se, but if you feel like you want to, then I don't mind. But yeah, unfortunately it's only through Twitch for now. I've been trying to figure out a way to do that properly, but yeah, I do have a Twitter though. I don't really keep up with it too much, but I do have a Twitter page. It's down in the description. But if you just want to keep up with what I'm doing, it's much easier to hop on my Discord, because I kind of update that much more frequently. It's just a listed Bitcoin address. Yeah, maybe. I'll try. I'll actually try to figure it out before a marathon on Friday. That'd be a good idea. I just never actually got into figuring out how it works without all the personal information reveals. I found Discord but no Twitter. Oh, I might have taken the link out actually. It's the Twitter is accept streams the same as on Twitch if you want to find me. I honestly don't really take care of it too much though, fortunately. You'll be streaming it all? I am gonna be streaming a lot of it, CUNY. I feel like I'm gonna try to figure out my situation at home because obviously, you know, as a person who's not currently living alone, I can't really just stream 24/7. But I'd like to figure out a way to set it up where I stream most of the weekend. I'm probably not gonna start with when the servers go live because on Friday I have a bunch of business to take care of in the beginning of the day. But I think I'm gonna start like Friday sort of afternoon and then go ham on it until I pass out and sleep for 5 hours, come back and like stream through Saturday and Sunday as well. We'll see. But that's the plan anyway. Ikini, the link is in my... If you can't find it yourself, the link is in my useful links section on Discord, for sure. That'd be really nice if you could copy and paste it, thanks. But I guess that's the game, right? It's a pretty, like, quick ending for what it was. Because the journey itself... Oh, you found it? Cool. On Discord. Awesome. Because the thing is... they had this huge journey, right, throughout the whole game. And we're not going to talk about the technical side of it, because I've talked about that for, like, way too long. They had this whole journey for you to go through, and all these different things, and all this, like, really great world building, and all these, like, puzzles that relate to how the world works, and how you, you know, resurrect those machines, and the fox friend, and everything. And then, in one quick sort of strike, they, like, end the whole game, which is not a bad, like, it's not a bad thing. Drawn out endings are not the best thing in the world, but it's kind of... I don't think I hate the ending. I think I actually like what happened, but it's a bit weird in a way. But the premise is quite cool. It's pretty generic, but like it's it's pretty cool for what it was. It was like, this whole thing was a dream that you had to come back to your father for that one instant, right? And tell him that it's all okay, it's not his fault. I think I like the game, like, overall. I honestly can't say I hated the game as much as I want to hate it, as weird that sounds. Yeah, I had a lot of problems with the game, but I think I liked it overall. It was like a pleasant, chill experience. And yeah, all the props to the visual and the sound team on this game. Holy shit. They did take a lot of creative direction from Miyazaki. I'll give him that, but like, they did a very good job with it. If I were to choose, you know what? If I were to choose like a game that would be made by Studio Ghibli, this wouldn't be the last contestant. It would be like one of the sort of, I guess, top games that I've seen so far that are so much like Studio Ghibli stuff that I could also almost see the studio itself making a game like that. Obviously, it's not sort of not completely the same sort of style because it's you know, you can't replicate it because it's just sort of Western, but. And it's Tequila Works who made the game, right? It seems. Thanks for playing RiME. Thank you for making it. You finish every sentence with a smiley. I actually do. It's interesting. And I guess that's about it. Oh no. Oh right, it just gives you a different like. And you have a stage select and everything. You have like a. Right. Interesting. Right, so you can. Oh, interesting. Oh, shit. Shit, this is so meta. Look at that. Denial, anger, bargaining, depression, acceptance. I never even... Right? That makes so much sense. It's kind of corny and cheesy, right? But it makes sense. The denial is the first stage where you... I guess it wasn't... To be honest, there wasn't that much denial. But, you know. The anger makes sense because of all the thunderstorms and the bird, right? Bargaining. With all the like souls, and you can sort of break the stone statues, or you can not do that. Depression definitely makes sense, and then acceptance when you in the real world finally. Yeah, okay.